My husband and I recently purchased a home in Florida to become snowbirds. We've been together for 34 years. He drove me to all 300 appointments into Boston. Mwah. So when I learned that I was selected for the retreat, I decided right away that I would make a road trip. I needed desperately to check off some new big bucket list items. My world had gotten really small with cancer, so I counted down the days. It was like, I need to drive to Montana.
You know, it just seemed like we were always getting a story from someone we knew or from family. And I wanted to do something that made a positive difference because you feel so helpless when you hear this news. What can I do? My name is Margaret Burns-Vapp, and I'm here at the Double T River Ranch kicking off our season with Cowgirls versus Cancer. I believe it's our 7th year of holding this retreat for women with breast cancer. They come in maybe bunched up and anxious and they're not sure what's gonna happen or they're not feeling well.
Where did I go?
Maybe they just had treatment.
Hello.
So you see kind of this collective sigh going on over the weekend as they let go of stuff and understand that I don't need to worry about that now. I can come back to it when I have to.
Handshake and a hug.
I'm Henry Glenn, and this is Molly, my wife, and we're the wranglers for Cowgirl Yoga Retreat.
I know why you're here.
Everybody has a connection here.
Yeah.
You know, we want them to have a place that they can go without any worries about it.
Yeah.
At least leave it behind them for 3 days.
Yeah.
And so we volunteer, all the staff here is volunteers for this particular, including the facility is also donated, and all the food and everything.
Before we even knew, what was happening, we were escorted to this little cabin on the river.
I find myself coming to tears often because it's so much more beautiful than I thought it would ever be.
It's a gift for every single one of us to be able to leave our cancer down at the end of that driveway and not have to think about it.
Being outside in an environment where you just hear actually quiet, you might hear nothing. There's hope in that. And I think we've lost touch with that on so many levels, whether we're sick or not. For the people that are here in this room, sense their energy. We're so focused on what happened before and worried about what's happening next. Sense their breath. And that's the whole thing that comes from yoga. That's where I started with this. You have to be like that with the horses. And then when you're done, you just lower your energy, take a few deep breaths. And I didn't even have to go get him. He came in to me.
You fall in love the minute you see a horse and look into its eyes. They get us.
It's just a situation where you're out of control and giving them this opportunity to be with the horses where they're the leaders and they can have something that they can control.
Nicely done.
Today was the first time that I have touched a horse since before brain surgery, and I cried when I was just petting Java, which I was not expecting because I didn't think I would ever be able to be around horses again.
We got this one life to live, and experiences are everything, and I'm not going to say no to anything anymore. I spent a lot of my life just working.
I really wanted to do the things that I loved because I probably only had a couple of years, or who knew how long I had.
The horses have reminded me a little bit of my strength and courage.
What strikes me most about them, they haven't given up. They haven't given in to this diagnosis.
For most women who are used to being nurturers and givers and taking care of everybody else, to come in and have so many people dedicated to taking care of us, and it's such a gift. It's such a gift.
I started to notice more of like the actual horse's body, his strength. And I had an awakening, I think. I realized the depth of the job of having to create something new. Like, it is a big, big task. You can't go back. And so to be reminded that there is a purpose in this, to create your life as a work of art, it was meant to be. And so that's what I'm carrying.